Hey everybody, I just had a pretty neat find here. It came up like a penny, a 9.42, except for it was kind of garbled. I'm not sure if you can tell, but that came out of the hole looking like that. So I'm thinking this button is made of silver. So I'll clean it up when I get home. Maybe there's a stamp or something on it, but I think that is probably an old silver button. Cool. Well, it's not a coin. It came up with a zinc penny type of tone, about a 935 or so. So based on that, I'm guessing this is made of copper and probably plated in gold. It's either that or else it's just flat brass. But kind of a neat find. Somebody's initials there. It was 4 inches down. Alright, back at it. Hey everybody, it's Saturday, so it's a new day, and I'm about to get poured on, so I'm going to do this quickly. I got a mark here. Looks like a 45 mark. Sweet. I'll clean it up later. I'm going to go throw on some rain gear. So it even started lightning. So I wasn't going to be out there holding on to a electromagnetic carbon fiber rod, i.e. CTX, and let myself get struck. So sitting in the car for a little bit. Alright everybody, so it rained for about 3 hours here, and according to the weather it's supposed to stay off for a little while. The sun almost feels like it's poking out, although I can see some more clouds in the distance. I found a wheat penny just a minute ago and just came across this signal, which is iffy to say the least. But it's consistent enough and has the right depth. A lot of people would just pass this up. It's probably just a nail, but you gotta dig these. Well, it's just a nail this time. But, you know, you never know. I've had plenty of times where I've dug a nail and then there was silver in the hole with it. Here's the next signal. The numbers aren't very iffy here. The depth is the only iffy part of this signal. At that depth, it's most likely a clad quarter, but the 5 would indicate it has a chance to be silver. The 4 says really clad quarter, so guess we'll find out. Well, everybody, right there was the impression of a coin, and right there is the coin laying in the hole as I opened the plug. Got myself a quarter, Washington, and it's a 1944. Silver number 2 for the day. Oh, 1942, sorry. Silver number 2 for the day, number 81 for the year. 19 more to go to reach my goal. Sweet. Okay, everybody, so here's another one of those iffy signals. It's the right depth. Numbers in the 30s don't make much sense, but I've seen this plenty of times. You occasionally get a high squeak like that. Right there. I'm not seeing iron. which is a good sign. So I'm going to dig this. I'm going to hope for some silver. Well, this is a very odd find, guys. When I wave it in front of the detector, it comes up with a 30-38 tone. Based on the weight, I mean, this doesn't have a lot of weight. It's black in color. I have no idea what this is or what it belongs to. I mean, 30-38 means it's high ferrous, at least high ferrous qualities, but that just seems weird. I have no idea. If anyone knows what this is, let me know. Oh well, back at it. Alright everybody, here's the next signal. Numbers are kind of all over the place. Depth is right, and there's definitely a high tone, and it's definitely consistently hitting. Hitting high 30s, low 40s, and occasionally a mid 40s tone. Or number. The tones are all pretty high, so I'm thinking this has a good shot at being silver. Let's see. Alright guys, check it out. You can see right there is where it was sitting, and I just kind of popped it out of the bottom right there. I haven't moved my shovel. I got a Merc, and not sure what the year is. Looks like 44. And can't tell if it's got a mint mark or not. Looks like no mint mark. Unless it's just barely being hidden by some of that dirt, but hey, that's a pretty sweet find. Silver number 3 today. It's a good day. It's 82 for the year. Here's the next target worth filming, guys. A lot of variability there. I don't really like the variability in it, but the tone sounds great, and the depth is great, and the size of the target, just based on waving it over, looks good. Let's see what we got. So I suppose all that was this Lincoln Memorial penny here. I was waving the detector back over the hole, and it seems like there's a lot of iron or something creating a bunch of noise down there. So, oh well, back at it. Here's an interesting something. Came up just like a dime at 4 inches deep. It was an 1144 signal. So, not sure what it's made out of. Kind of feels light. I think I just kind of broke it trying to bend it out. I'm guessing that's aluminum. But, might be silver. I don't know, I'll clean it up and take a look at it, show you guys in a little bit. Cool. Okay, everybody, here's the next signal. Well, good signal. I know the numbers are low, but it occasionally goes high, and the tone, when you're listening in, at least if you're listening in the headphones, is pretty good. But a 1745 at 6 inches, that tells me Roosevelt. And hopefully not of the clad sort. Let's find out. Well, I was wrong. There's the back of it, still embedded in the plug. It's a Merc. Looks like a 1940. Hey, it's got a mint mark. Sweet. D mint mark. Sweet. I don't think I have a 1940D. Awesome. That's silver number 83, I believe. Sweet. I'll be back with more. Hey, everybody. So not more than a couple minutes later, and a few feet away, I pull up a quarter. And it looks like a 52 Washington. Sweet. Silver number 2 today, and silver number 84 for the year. 16 more to go. Awesome. So I just had a real iffy signal in a bunch of this gravelly type of dirt. It was coming in a lot like a memorial penny, but I see some silver there, and let's find out what it is. It's a Merc. Hey, check it out. That's actually one of the years that I have not gotten yet. Let's see. I was saying earlier that I was hoping to get something in the 20s, and this looks like it is a 27. Looks like a 27 Merc, and it's kind of embedded in there, so I'm going to have to try and, it's like stuck to that rock. I'll have to see what I can do to get it off there without too much damaging it too bad. Hey, that's silver number 3 today already, and it's about lunchtime here. I'm going to go grab a bite to eat, and I'll get back out at it. And this makes number 84 for the year, I think. Was it 84 or 85? I can't remember what the last one was. I'll add them up later. Doing pretty well. Thanks for watching. Hey everybody. So I'm at a new area here. I'm at a tavern where the bartender said it was okay to come out and hunt, except if I have to show them the finds when I get done. If I got any good finds, they may want to keep them. This might be one of those, I don't know. It is silver number 85, I think, for me. It's my 4th today. Maybe it's 86. And it's in really rough shape. But it's a Washington quarter, 1950 Washington. I almost didn't think it was silver at first because it's in crusty shape, but you know, hey, it's silver. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey everybody, here's the wrap up from my last 3 hunts. Didn't do too bad. First we'll start with kind of some of the odds and ends. I got a key, some goober of aluminum that I thought might have been made into the shape of something, but looks like it's just a goober. An old pellet from a pellet gun. This old lighter, which I'm going to look up. We'll see if we can get the end here. It says Ronson Typhoon. British Empire made. And it has a US patent number below that or after that. So, it looks a lot like a Zippo, so I guess it was probably fashioned after a Zippo. It's got a little different shape to it overall though. Kind of a wedge shape. Found this, I think it's a wheel to some old tin toy. I'm not sure exactly what this is. It came out of the ground pretty shiny. It appears to have some writing on it, but I can't quite make out what the writing says. Not sure if I'm looking at it right side up or upside down even. In any case, well, maybe you guys can make out what it says, or somebody can tell me what this is. It has a hole on either end, and if you squirt water in up here, the water will come out down here as a small stream. So, not sure what that is. I found this, which I don't know. It feels a little bit too light to be iron, but I guess it probably is iron. It's real kind of smooth feeling. There's no seam or anything to it. It kind of feels like plastic, but it's definitely metal. It comes up with a high ferrous signal. It was like a 20 or 30, I don't know, I told you in the video already. So I'm not sure what this goes to. In terms of clad, I got, there's each one of those stacks is $5 a quarters. And I got, I think, what do I have? $2 in dimes. And not sure how many memorial pennies I have there. But I guess overall I got something like 12.50 or so in clad. Some bent pieces of clad. A few nickels here. This actually is kind of a neat nickel. Not sure if you can see the year on it. It's a 1946. Only 1 year from being a war nickel. Just missed it. Looks like I got 13 different wheat pennies from various different years, spanning from the 1920, I think, was the oldest that I could see. One of them I couldn't get a date off of. And I got a 1926, and I think I have some 1930s, and then I think most of them are in the 40s. I might have one in the 50s. On to the better finds here. I think this doesn't have a stamp on it anywhere, but I think what this is a button, and it really does look silver to me. You know, I can't find any 925 stamp, but I'm not sure that a button, an old button, would have even had a stamp on it. It's obviously stamped, so it's not a lot of silver, but I think it really is real silver, just by the look and feel of it. I found this, which, I see a lot of people these days that have these kind of on a gold chain on their neck, and I don't think that this one is probably actually gold. I'm guessing it's like a brass or something like that. When I pulled it out of the hole, I waved it over the detector, and it actually did come up with a nickel signal. But I just can't imagine that that's real gold. I'll have to test it though, just to make sure. Kind of a neat find in any case. I found this ring, which when I cleaned it up, it says, if I can hold it still, you can see down here, it says Mexico, and I can't tell exactly what it says after Mexico, but I'm assuming that's a 925. It looks like some numbers in there, so I'm assuming that's 925 or something of that nature, and that this is actually silver. It has that gray, that same gray stain. You can see that gray color on both pieces there. That's usually kind of the color of, black and silver. So, and I did pretty well with the coins. Let's see, I got this Merc, which actually is a year that I haven't gotten too many of. I haven't gotten very many Mercs in the 20s. So 1923, I think in the video I thought it was a 22, but 23, it's great. Glad to have it. No mint mark. Got a 1944. No mint mark. I think I've gotten a few of those in the past. 1945. No mint mark. And a 1940 with a D mint mark. So they're pretty good finds. I got a Washington, a 1942. No mint mark. Pretty decent shape, not terrible. Got this guy, a 1950. I thought it was clad at first when I pulled it out of the hole because it was just ugly. But you can see it has a D mint mark. Man, is it ugly. But it's a silver. So I'll take it. And got this guy. 1952. Also with the D mint mark. So that's a pretty sweet find. Pretty decent shape overall. So I'll take it. So overall, 7 silvers. And I believe that puts me up to 86. I'll have to do the math, check back at the other videos, but I'm pretty sure I'm at 86 currently. And 14 more to go to reach my goal. So it's a pretty good weekend. So thanks for watching, guys. Happy hunting.